good one, heated up in the first half of the game. The Tigers will be on the receiving end, returning it as the Yellow Jackets prepare to kick off.
Welcome here as we are. Maybe not. Let me make sure this is all working. Test 1, 2, 3. Alright, welcome here as we are here at the Slaughter Field. Waynesville Tigers will receive from Lebanon. I'm tweaking with some settings here, so if something changes, doesn't look good, I'll figure it out. So far, the first test did not go as I planned. But we'll figure that out as we go along here. And Lebanon will kick off first. Tigers with the return. Big return for the Tigers. That is Carson Mitchell to begin this ball game here. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Starting, looks like just 1 yard away from midfield. And hopefully this is 60 frames a second and everything is cooperating. I did some tweaking to the camera. Still doing some tweaking, so we'll figure this out as we go. Ball's fumbled. That is 62 with the fumble. Lebanon is going to come away with the ball on the very first play of the contest. So Lebanon's going to pick up 1st and 10 here on this play. Not the start the Tigers were hoping for. And just 10 seconds into this, that is not how they wanted this to go. And I think so far the video's looking pretty good. So figure that out there. Apologize for that, but that is a very short gain.
And so it'll be second down, ball on the 40-yard line.
So about 2nd and 6 coming up after a 4-yard pickup by Lebanon. Not too bad looking there. That handoff was to number 20, by the way, of the Yellow Jackets. That is Malachi Simmons. Running back on the roster. Also on there's a linebacker. Jackets in the white uniforms, black bottoms. Tigers in the orange with white bottoms. .24 in motion. This is handed down the gut against. So again, Lebanon giving the ball to Simmons. Use the motion as a bit of a diversion. Didn't really surprise the Tigers a whole lot. Short ball game. Ball gain. 3rd and about 4 coming up for the Tigers. Tomorrow night it'll be homecoming, so join us. The Tigers will face Bolivar. That game will be on Tiger TV. I'll be on the field doing my chain duty. Again, 24 in motion, setting the block. This time, that is a quarterback keeper. So, Alicia Simmons with the run. That is number 11 on the Lebanon roster. So I would say they are related, possibly. I'm not completely sure there. But either way, that is a first down.
So if you're hungry or thirsty, please go get yourself something to drink.
Tigers. We got a penalty flag on this. Lebanon is going to be short of a touchdown.
Looked like a broken play,
But this play is coming back, it appears.
Several flags on the play.
Gonna see, get the officials conversing back here. This is going backwards. Officials, looks like holding on the offense, so that's a 10-yard loss on that, and
so
possibly first and 20.
The offense, and that'll bring them back.
Possibly first and 20. It's going to be a loss of the gain. They'll still keep the first down. And they're going to keep, well, we'll see where the ball is spotted. I do think the video is looking better. Motion blur's not there now. I did something to the camera, which I think I might have fixed that part. And I might change something here in a little bit to see what I can do.
That the foul that occurred, it just brought them back to the original line of scrimmage. So again, it's first and 10. Ball on the 30 for the Yellow Jackets.
Never mind. We're back to first and 10, I guess, after the penalty. It's an interesting one. But it'll take away the nearly 20-yard gain that Lebanon had in the previous rush.
The play was broken up. Quarterback
and this play, not a lot of yards here. They're going to pick up one on the momentum, but not a lot. The Tigers were there, 42 and 50 on the defensive line. Tristan Bobbio and Charles Carter for the Tigers. And quarterback going nowhere. That is Sawyer Baker on the sack for Waynesville.
Third down. Ball on the 34-yard line.
And Baker broke the line, and he was through. Third down, and that's a loss of about 6 on the play. Might help if I put the down marker on the screen for you. And again, the quarterback going backwards, got the ball away. But that's going to bring up a fourth down. Quarterback able to get the ball away from a big loss, but fourth and about 14 coming up here for Yellow Jackets. Two Tigers putting pressure on the line this time. Looks like 3 and 26 for the Tigers. That is Drew Friesmeyer and Carson Mitchell. 4 minutes to go. Lebanon, well, they're not going to punt. This is not a punt. Trying to draw Waynesville off sides. Not going to do a whole lot. Penalty flag. And I think we're going to have an illegal motion on the offense. So 4th and 19 coming up for Lebanon now.
We got another penalty against the Yellow Jackets that'll push it back another 5 yards.
Tried to draw the Tigers off sides, realized they could not get the Tigers off sides on that play. We'll be back here again live. We'll only have a few games. We'll have 3 or 4, probably 4 games this Saturday. I have to go work at S&T with their broadcasts. They play Upper Iowa. So I will not be able to do the late game for sure. But all those will be on Allen Hilliard Sports on YouTube, which games I am doing. And if I add them, just kind of check in at that time. And if I can, quarterback down. That's a turnover. On downs, we have a penalty flag thrown after the tackle. This might be a illegal tackle, possibly. But we'll see what the officials have to say about that one. It was thrown right at the end of the tackle. I don't believe he was out of bounds. And we're going to have a personal foul. We're going to have another penalty on the Tigers bench now. So this is going to be another unsportsmanlike against the Tigers.
So please, if you will.
So we're going to take a break here while we sort out the penalties, and we'll be back after this PSA from the Air Force.
One by enemy compound. Elevation 4703 feet. Push immediate. Anything in that building is a target. Copy that. Cleared hot, cleared hot. Type 1 control bomb on target. That's all I needed.
Back here, and it is 4th and about 6 now. I can't explain exactly what happened, but we had a sportsmanlike or something against the sideline also of Waynesville. And Lebanon is going to pick up a first down off the option. That is Simmons once again. Simmons so far being the Yellow Jackets' main rusher. So they only forced 15 yards, so it must have just been the one penalty. I'm assuming the other might have been a warning. And a 1st and 10 for Lebanon after that last play, though.
Just a reminder that tonight's football game is an interscholastic competitive matchup between these two schools, and it's extended educational experience for the students.
Thank you for joining us once again here, as I think everything is set up. I'm afraid to tweak some things. I want to try some things, but might try that later. This is a
5-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and 3.
Pretty good gain. That's going to be about 8, maybe 9 yards on the play. I'll bring up 2nd and 1, maybe 2. And then the first down will be the 3-yard line, close to it, which will be 1st and goal for Lebanon if they can get that. And we may... Nope. Well, someone's got to have a flag out there. Guess not. We're going to do this again. Another person in I'm not sure how that would be...
So the Yellow Jackets take it in.
Legal. Well, I'm not sure about that one, but we're going to take a look back at this touchdown here. Lebanon will punch this in for the first score of the game. And Lebanon with the extra point, probably a 2-point conversion. I thank Olsen Solutions for making this ball game possible here. And Simmons again. That's a 2-point conversion. That is good. And with that, it is 8-0 Lebanon. We'll be back after this PSA. How about we'll talk about some sportsmanship.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family...
I'm not ready. Lebanon ready to kick off here. Started a little bit during the break. Lebanon taking their time. Waiting, there we go. Now the officials blow the whistle, waiting for everything to be set. And the kick is bobbled. It's going to wind up. Tigers are on their feet. And Saunders with the run. That's going to be a first and down for the Tigers on the return. That was about a 20-yard return for Saunders. 15 yards, it looks like, just shy of 20. So ball originally intended for Seth Hance, but took a bounce into Saunders' hands, and he stuck with it. Able to move the ball up near midfield, just shy of the 45, a few yards. Tigers in a tight formation here. That is down the gut. That is... I bet that is Sawyer Baker. That is Sawyer Baker with the run. 2-yard gain for Sawyer Baker. Again, kind of the old ground and pound method of offense. The old school way to do things, which worked for many years, especially under the Vernon administration. For many years, that was the offense to go with. Lebanon not sending anybody. Saunders has room. Saunders has, I believe, this is a first. And that is a first down. That is a 10-yard gain for the Tigers.
And on the opposite end, ball on the 45.
So Caden Saunders with the run. Hopefully his dad is out watching. He is out in California, or was at least last week anyway. And this is I believe, a quarterback keeper for... Oh, he's going to be spotted a little short of what he was hoping for, but that's a 2nd and 2 coming up. 2nd and 3, it looks like, is the ball spot. So a minute and a half to go in this first quarter here. Lebanon on the board with a score early. But so far, Tigers are moving the ball now, and both teams, Lebanon struggled earlier, but penalties cost the Tigers a first down, which cost them a touchdown. And Waynesville, nowhere to go. This is a loss. So Ryder Wells tried to do something, couldn't get a whole lot going. Not a big loss, though, from the beginning. It's 3rd and 6, it looks like. So about a 3-yard loss, about a 4-yard net gain still on this drive. At least this 10-yard section of that drive. It started from the about 20 yards before. So about a 30-yard gain, or just under it right now. And Lebanon there. Saunders can't get through the Lebanon defense that's on the ground. So that's 4th down for the Tigers in Lebanon territory. They're probably going to run the clock out as the quarter is going to end. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this PSA. Lebanon on top, 8-0.
instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball and we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Not quite ready for the second quarter yet. They're still setting up, but we will, I guess, set up our own little side here. And Lebanon is ready, at least. Tigers face a fourth down here, still in Lebanon territory on the other side. This is the same goal that Lebanon scored from. So maybe there's a little bit of spark to this side of the field today for the Tigers. Again, the Tigers kind of giving Lebanon that last touchdown, the personal foul penalty. And I believe the illegal tackle penalty. I'm not sure which one was enforced. I'm assuming it was a tackle. I think the other was a warning. However, Tigers coming out. They're going trips here. We're going to see Wells maybe. Is he going to get a pass going? Man in motion. This is a reverse to Saunders. Saunders is on the move. This is no good. And we're going to have a first down for Lebanon. So Jackets will take over first and 10 from their own territory. We'll be back after this 30-second PSA.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
All right, ready to go here. 7:51 in the first half remain. Just started the second quarter. Waynesville in the orange. Lebanon back on offense. That is Simmons, I believe, with the run once again. He has run pretty much everything for Lebanon.
Second down and 9, ball on the 39-yard line.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 9 with just a 1-yard gain, it looks like, after all that. All it took was one big play by Simmons earlier to get the set Lebanon up for the touchdown. He did put in the 2-point conversion also to top that play drive off to make it 8-0. And again, he is in the back. In motion, it is back to Simmons again. Tigers are there. And that is Sawyer Baker with the big tackle. So 3rd and 5. That's a big stop for the Tigers. One more stop here, and they can probably get the ball back. Lebanon, though, this running offense picking up just enough yards every time to do what they really need to here. Coach for Lebanon, Zach Tucker. Assistant coaches, Michael Van Zant and Nick Moreland. And Nefti Perez, Lebanon. Quarterback's going to keep this. 4th down. That is short. That's going to be 4th and 1, I believe, maybe 2.
So that'll bring up 4th down.
Also, Stacy Ball and David Faddle for the assistants for the Waynesville Tigers. No one's used any timeouts. Only break that we've really had was the touchdown kickoff and the quarter break. So progression has been moving fairly well so far, as it usually does in the first half of these games when both teams tend to run the ball. And Simmons in the back. Lebanon in motion again to Simmons down the middle. That's a first. Broke the tackle. Still picking up yards. That's a 16-yard gain on the play. Take a look at that. And looked like the initial tackle was right at the sticks, and he probably would have had the first down either way. That's a 1st and 10 for Lebanon. Just short of the 40-yard line at the 41 going the other way. So Lebanon making their way in Tiger territory now. Lebanon, both these teams, pretty much traditional running teams. Dangerous pitch on the play. We have a penalty flag. This is probably going to be between 52 and the 42 of Waynesville. Oh, that might be a 62. So the penalty is against Lebanon. And that's going to, well, that's just going to make me do some math. So it's holding. So 1st and 20 it looks like.
First down, 1st and long on the 49.
So that'll push Lebanon back in their own territory. It's still 1st down. Instead, it's 1st and 20. And nowhere to go here. Tigers were waiting. Maybe a yard pickup.
Gets about 1 yard. And it'll bring up 2nd and 19 ball on the 50-yard line.
So Alicia Simmons with the run. That should be 2nd down. And 19 it looks like. So 1 yard pickup. We're going to have a timeout. Jackets, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA. Whichever one is next on the list.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah! I thought you were on my team. Wait,
Back here, out of the timeout, it is Eliza Simmons, by the way. It's spelled Alicia, but it is Eliza. And that did not matter. That's a big run by Eliza. That's a first down run. That's 21 yards, maybe 22 for the pickup. And that's a first down for the Jackets. There's one more game left, I believe, so the middle school season is almost over. Varsity season's winding down, too. They only have 3 more games after this, 2 more home games and a road game. And then they will depend on the fate of the COC and Ozark to see whether they'll host a playoff game or they'll be on the road. Most likely they'll be in Ozark the first round if they go on the road. But if they host, they will play Ozark here. That'll be a battle of the Tigers. Simmons again with the run. That's a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 4.
27-yard line.
I believe the video is looking okay there. Curious if I'm watching it in 1080. I am watching 1080, just making sure. I've done that before. So Lebanon again lines up. Pretty much they're straight back. New running back, though, 34. And the numbers aren't in complete order, but 34 is Ty Alley. Shows he's a tight end. Third down coming up. That was a loss, looks like, of maybe 1. Again, Alley in the back. This time, not the target. Quarterback keeper to Simmons. Little extra bit of tackling there. We got a Tiger that looks like he's all right.
24-yard line.
So pick up, but that's going to be not enough on 4th. So again, Lebanon, the second 4th down. The first one, the Tigers, well, they essentially gave them the first down, but I don't think that's the plan this time. 1.5 minutes to go. It's still 8-0 here. Lebanon on top. The varsity game of this has already been played, and Lebanon came out victorious. Lebanon's varsity, a very good football team this year. They're just in a tough district. Republic probably is their toughest opponent. And Simmons with the run. That is a 10. It's about a 15-yard pickup. That's a first down for Simmons. So ball on the 11. That means it'll be 1st and 10 with the 1-yard line being a new set of downs if they wish. But with 1 minute to go, they don't have a lot of time to play with here. Oh, looks like it might be on the 12. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll just go with it. And I think we're going to have a timeout. Timeout Tigers. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this PSA from the Air Force.
60 now to the line. One by enemy compound. Elevation 4703 feet. Push immediate. Anything in that building is a target. Check it up. Cleared hot, cleared hot. A type 1 control bomb on target. Okay, that's all I needed.
So we are still back here, and not sure. I guess we had a encroachment on the offense. I didn't see a false start. I seen it's still first down, just 1st and 15 now. Lebanon here. I was busy texting here, but Lebanon back in the set. Simmons in the backfield. Simmons with the ball. And Simmons. Tigers can't bring him down. That's a touchdown, Lebanon.
Touchdown, Jackets.
14-0 now, Lebanon on top. I don't know if that even updated the 15. That's weird.
And Yellow Jackets will attempt a 2-point conversion.
This is a toss-up play. I don't know if that was planned or not, but the conversion is good. 16-0. With 42 seconds to go, you're watching Allen Hilliard Sports. We'll be back after this for the kickoff. Lebanon on top, 16-0.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends.
Back here, I'm going to bet this is an onside kick. Lebanon is packed tightly. Nope, this is... That somehow is in bounds.
So the Tigers will take it over.
And it appears the quarterback out there recovered that for the Tigers. Ryder Wells had to double check that, but that is Ryder Wells on the reception. That's a 1st and 10 for Waynesville. Waynesville is 40 seconds to go. They're down by 2 scores right now.
Tiger number 7 takes it.
And that is Saunders with the run, out of bounds for the first. So that will stop the clock.
First down, so it's a 1st and 10 ball on the 35-yard line. First and 10 ball on the 33-yard line.
Sawyer Baker this time with the run down the middle. Tigers going to have to take a timeout. Well, they're not taking a timeout, but they should. There's a timeout. And with that, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Tigers have 1 remaining.
Still in me, the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her.
Tigers 22 seconds to go. Whistle, ball, maybe got loose. That's the final timeout taken for the Tigers. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this 30-second break. About bullying. Don't bully.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
And coming out of the timeout here, it is almost halftime here. And thinking about that, we want to thank Olson Solutions for making this game possible. Good luck to his son and other Tigers out there. Also, Security Bank of Pulaski County for helping to make many sports available, including... Well, first we're going to see how this goes. That is caught. Tigers on their feet still. They do not have a timeout, though. The clock should stop. So 1st and 10, the Tigers can do a hurry-up here. And we're going to take a look at this real quick. Tigers in the hurry-up. So back here, Tigers 1st and 10. Clock going. Tigers. Wells is going to go down. That ball is fumbled. It's not going to matter. That's the end of the quarter. And we'll go into the halftime break, 16-0, Lebanon on top. We'll be back after halftime. Back here, third quarter ready to start. Tigers kicking off to Lebanon. Lebanon leads right now. They're in the white. You'll see them in a minute, or a second here, once the Tigers manage to get kicked off. Thank you for everyone for joining me tonight, and be sure to join us here. We'll be live from, well, Slaughter Field here Saturday again for some youth football action. And then following that, I'll be heading over to Rolla, where I will be working the broadcast for S&T, helping them out a little bit. That'll be on the GLVC network. You can check them out. They'll be facing Upper Iowa. Lebanon, 1st and 10. No return on the play. And I may have to turn a light on eventually. I have it over there. Just haven't got to it yet, but I'll get to it. Tigers coming in undefeated in this ball game so far. We're going to take a look at, if I can find middle school football here, and we'll see the records of these teams. See if we talk about some scores possibly. So Tigers coming in with a victory over Bolivar 70-6, victory over Rolla 28-8, defeating Joey Barber 30-0, penalty on Lebanon.
So penalties against the Yellow Jackets.
And a victory at St. James 48-0. That's their sole road game. They have Camdenton left on the schedule. Lebanon, on the other hand, well, we don't have scores for the first two, but I believe they did beat Rolla. I think. I don't remember. But they played Hickory Hills Middle School. I believe they won that game. They defeated Cherokee Middle School out of Springfield, 52-0. And they only have 5 games on their schedule, so a lot of these getting tougher to find middle school games. Probably want to turn the lights on pretty soon. And Simmons with the run. This is Eliza Simmons. And that is a touchdown. So that is the first play from the line of scrimmage.
Yellow Jackets.
Lebanon will go up 22-0 after this run. Tigers, they're digging a pretty good hole right now at the moment. And Bolivar remains on the schedule for Lebanon. Eighth grade team not quite looking like they have the rest of the season here. Not sure if the change of weather or what's going on, but that is Allie in the backfield for the running back. Short little toss. That is good. Breaks through 2 Tigers. 24-0 is the score. We'll be back after this. Lebanon on top.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling.
Back here, Lebanon again. Well, I think we had a bit of a false start here. They're gonna give a second go on this one. Now we're kicking the ball.
Kick is
Tigers out of bounds,
and
can't return it.
So it'll be first 10, ball on the 28-yard line.
So first and 10 from the 28. Tigers will start from the offense. If it was on a college football game, you'd have another 3 minutes of commercials. Just picture that. But not here. Temperature's starting to drop now too tonight, so seeing that may be interesting to see if that changes anything. Tomorrow night's supposed to get down to 38. It's going to bring up some chilly weather. Tigers with a short gain, penalty flag. Not sure where the flag came from. The coach definitely was watching something here. Officials discussing the ball. No gain. Second and
against the Yellow Jackets with a personal foul.
So that's a first down for the Tigers. 15-yard penalty for Lebanon will give Waynesville a first down. And that will move the ball to just shy of the 45.
So it'll be first and 10 for the Tigers ball on the 45-yard line.
7.5 minutes. Tigers. And this is 31, I believe. I think I know what his name is. That is, yep, Guadalupe, I believe. Hopefully I said that right. But that is a loss of 1. Second down coming up. Tigers again. And big yardage for this. We're going to see the spot. It appears. So, 3rd and 3 coming up. That's a 7-yard gain, maybe 8. Seth Hance with the yardage on that. Try to stretch for a little more, not quite that tall.
Takes the snap, keeps it.
Out of bounds. That is a first for the Tigers. 4-yard gain is a first down. And again, Guadalupe there. We got a Yellow Jacket down. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Good.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy. We just found it. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
Whoa!
You made time.
That was perfect. Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me.
Back here again, and Tigers 2nd and 5 actually after that. The 2nd down, Sawyer Baker with the run. Looks like 3rd down is all we're going to get. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Spotted at the 38-yard line, so that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Rolls out. It was open. Just
and that pass is not there.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
So 4th down now for the Tigers. Sorry, I am trying to figure out a solution to my issue here. Fourth down, and I thought the ball was off. They lost some yards. Sawyer Baker, though, with the first. It don't matter. Out of bounds. And possibly might have been able to get a flag out of that, but that's a first down. Tigers either way. So Sawyer Baker, big yardage, managed to find the side, and plenty of sideline on that. Tigers, this time down the middle, again a short run. Kind of the bread and butter right here, 2nd and 7. Ball still in movement. That's a good run by the quarterback. He was able to bring up 3rd and 3 here. Looks like a 3-4 yard gain for Wells.
Ball takes it, rolls out. That's intended for number 26.
And that is incomplete. That is 4th down.
That'll bring up 4th down.
So Waynesville again, 4th down coming up here. 4th and short, though. And again, Sawyer. That's a first for Waynesville. So big run by the Tigers on that. Taking a look at
ball on the 13-yard line.
Sawyer Baker there. Lebanon. A little dangerous of a hit there. Probably not intentional, but just the angle of it. It does happen. Other direction. This time nowhere to go. Penalty flag. Baker with the run. And this may be against the Jackets here.
There's a flag on the play. Let's see who's against.
Maybe.
And I see a face mask.
Face mask against Lebanon, so this is against the Jackets. That'll be 1st and goal, I believe, possibly here. Or is this just a 5-yard? Okay, we have a Okay, we have a well, I don't know what we have yet. Okay, is that just a 5-yard? I guess it's a 5-yard.
So unintentional.
So it's an unintentional face mask.
And it's 1st and 5.
Wells, that is down the middle, touchdown. That is Seth Hance for the touchdown. Tigers on the board. Wells to Hance with the extra reach, and Waynesville is on the board.
That said, the Tigers have 6 on the board as they attempt for the
Tigers going to have to get 2 more touchdowns and 2 more extra points if they get this one. And that is good. That is Baker with the run. 24-8. Tigers still trail though to Lebanon. We'll be back after this with more Tiger football brought to you by Olsen Solutions.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner. Go.
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family.
Yeah.
I thought you were on my team. Wait, I don't know.
Back here, and Baker is our kicker, by the way, too. I believe he's the kicker, most of the time. Sorry, I'm doing some looking here, but Tigers line up. Baker with the kick. There's been a couple times where we've had another kicker, but mostly it is Baker. He does multiple jobs for the Tigers. Defense, running, and kicking. This kick is up. Lebanon, they don't get a hand on it, and the Tigers are there. That's a loss of about 10 on the play. Lebanon will start from their very own 20. 1st and 10 from the 20, Lebanon Yellow Jackets.
The 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. We'll see where they spot it. 1st and 10, ball 21-yard line.
I'm currently looking for a HDMI to SDI converter, which is going to cost me more money. Yep, it will. Sorry, I got some technology problems that are not working well. And I'm not sure how to fix them yet, but I'm working on it. Lebanon in motion. This is back to Alley. Alley nowhere to go. He might get 2 yards on the momentum. So 2nd and 8, maybe 2nd and 9. Depends on how much he'll get. He'll get about 2 yards on the play. So not what he was wanting, I'm sure. And that is a fumble on the ball. That is a Tiger football. We're going to take a look back at that, see if we can figure out the football. So Lebanon tried to hand off the ball just underneath. That is 26 of the Tigers coming up with it. Carson Mitchell. So 1st and 10, Tigers.
See if they capitalize.
Waynesville, Sawyer Baker with the run. That's another 1st down run for the Tigers. Waynesville in the red zone now.
First down. So it's 1st and 10, ball on the 9-yard line. So the Tigers will go 1st and goal at the 9-yard line, and there's a ref timeout. And starts it back up.
And this is not going to go where they want. Seth Hance trying to get something, but Lebanon is there. It is 1st and goal, and now it's 2nd and goal. Get rid of that first. There we go. Tigers, they're on the move. They found a gap. That's a touchdown, Waynesville.
Touchdown, Tigers.
So with this, the Tigers are now back in this ball game here. One more extra point.
That'll bring them up to 14 as they attempt for the 2-point conversion.
And that is no good, but it is 24-14 right now. Lebanon on top. We'll be back after this 1-minute break.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Tigers 41 seconds in the 3rd period.
Short kick.
Lebanon will fall on it. Number 6, I believe. That is number 6. So that is Jalen Irvin. 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
1st and 10, ball 26.
I tell you what, I'm spending all kinds of money here.
We'll see if the defense can cause another fumble and recover. Forward with the carry and stood up.
And a first, not quite a 1st down. We're going to have 2nd and 5 is where we're going to settle out of this, so 5-yard pickup. Hard to get the angle there sometimes. And that'll end the third quarter, so we'll go into the break. 24-14, Lebanon on top. This is Allen Hilliard Sports.
Still in me, the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
So 4th down here, Lebanon with the ball. Sweep play. Yellow Jackets, pickup of about 16 on the run. And nope, that is not the right side of the roster. Isaac Kelm with the run. Once again, about a 16-yard pickup for Lebanon. That's enough for a... well, that might be an 11-yard pickup. My math was off. But either way, that's a first down for Lebanon. Lebanon down the middle, nowhere to go. Alley with the stop. That's a short gain, 2nd and 8.
So that'll bring up 2nd down.
And the ball came out of Lebanon's hands. That is a Tiger football. We're going to have a penalty flag here, but I believe this ball might be the Tigers' ball. Officials down there discussing this. We're going to see what happened. And right there, I believe that ball might have been down, but this is a Tiger football here, so Tigers with an opportunity.
So we have apparently a sideline infraction, but they still get the fumble recovery, so it's 1st and 10 Tigers.
Sideline infraction, some sort of penalty on the Tigers, but this is Tiger football. They will start from the 45, just under 7 minutes to go in this quarter. And this is going to be imposed against them. So that was a warning earlier.
So the flag was against the sideline, and they penalized them, pushing them back a little, but they still get the fumble recovery.
And Tigers making the big run here.
And 44 takes it up.
Seth Hance will make this 2nd and 8.
So it's 2nd and 2, ball on the
2nd and 2 after an 8-yard gain.
7-yard line.
Tigers are down by a 2-point conversion, though, so that will kind of cause a bit of a hitch in their plan. They will have to score again. But either way, you don't want to end in a tie, so we'll might as well make some excitingness happen.
12 taking it to the outside. Lots of blockers.
And Waynesville still on their feet.
I think he made
Lebanon, this should be the gain of the yards. That's a first down. That's in front of the sticks. So Wells with the run and the first down before Lebanon stopping the momentum.
So it's first 10 Tigers to the
6 minutes to go now. The Tigers are picking up the offensive momentum here.
Number 20 with the carry again. Some good blocks. Finally pushed out of bounds. And then I'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is 2nd and... well, that is about 1 yard to go, looks like. I'm trying to figure out if it's 1 or 2, but I would say that is a 1. Tigers again in motion. This time, new Tiger out there. And this is going to be a loss of a yard. That was Drew Friesmeyer with the run. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Tigers, if they could score, they still have plenty of time to get the ball back and do something else with the defense. And 4th down coming up. Tigers still in bounds. Clock will continue to move. 4th and 1.
Just short of the first.
That is Seth Hance, by the way, for everyone listening.
A foot. So they're going to go for it.
Waynesville, they trail by 10. It is 4th and 1 coming up. And Hance is back there. I bet this is going straight to Hance. Nope, this is going to the halfback position out of the Wildcat. That's a first. Tigers with the first down.
So it's definitely 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
And that is Friesmeyer, I believe, that picked up that first.
On the 32-yard line.
So Tigers on the 32, 1st and 10 again. As I mentioned, a tie would not help them. They're going to have to score anyway, so that 2-point conversion doesn't mean a whole lot. The only thing it would do is it would force an overtime. But either way, you're going to have to score to win. And this is 2nd down.
Yeah, bring up 2nd down.
Some of the keys to win these games is talking to Coach Barkley, especially for the varsity side of things. Turnovers really can put you in bad situations. We've seen games in the varsity side where, especially against Glendale, you give up 3 touchdowns. That's the difference in the ball game. And that is nowhere near catchable. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7. I will stop the clock. So not completely a terrible play call there. Penalty flag on the play. And that is against the Tigers. That's false start.
We have some movement.
Nothing too surprising on that.
And replay third down.
Tigers incomplete. That is 4th down and 12. So this is the final chance for the Tigers here. Because they need 2 touchdowns, and there's only 4 minutes to go. Got a little bit of hiccups going on, by the way. But it is 4th and actually 13, not 12. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other on that, but Tigers going to have to go for it here. I don't know if I'd go for a pass, but they're going to go for a run here. There's not a lot. The ball's loose, and that's Lebanon football. Yellow Jackets will pick this ball up just short of midfield at the 48-yard line, it looks like. So Waynesville defense is going to have to step up, get a score, get another stop. So they are now 2 stops away. Lebanon lines up. They're going to run the ball. They're going to take all the time they need out of this. And a smart coach would do that. That is Malachi Simmons. We got an injured Tiger. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
LA County. The right help is right here. 988 is a 24/7 confidential and free emergency line for mental health related distress, including thoughts of suicide, as well as substance use crisis. So who should dial, text, or chat 988? Anyone. If you are having feelings like you can't go on, contact 988. If you cross paths with a stranger who is having...
And back here, 3:52. It is 2nd and 8, maybe 7 after that injury there. Looks like he is all right. One of the Tigers came off, and, well, we're going to say this is 2nd and 2. We're going to see if we're right.
There may have been some movement on the offense, which caused the defense to jump, but they have not been on any of their motions. And it's against the offense.
So that is I was wrong. So it is 2nd and 12.
Push back 5 yards and replay 2nd down.
Okay, more than 12. 13. I am way off today. Still 2nd down. 3:52 remain in this ball game. The Tigers still trail by 10. They're in the orange. Lebanon in the white. I believe last year the only loss came to Lebanon for the Tigers. And Lebanon looking like they may want to do the same thing again here. Either way, this game is not always about wins or losses. That is a big run by Simmons again.
That'll be a first down, Yellow Jackets.
Simmons with the first. It's about a 15-yard gain or so right there, if not closer to 20. Didn't quite do the math on the exact yardage of that, but that is a pretty good pickup for the Jackets. And it does appear that we are probably going to wind up. I switched video cards, and I don't know if there's a big difference here. I did get the output to look a lot better, so things are improving. And this will bring up second down. Nowhere really to go on that one. But Lebanon using the clock now. Decent little pickup, but they're probably not going for big gains at the moment here. This might be the end if Waynesville can't get the ball back. This is where you want to reach in there, try to knock that ball loose every chance you get. Otherwise, the game is essentially over at this point. Second and 6, Lebanon in motion. Handoff on the inside. That's a first down pickup. That is Isaac Kelm. Simmons to Kelm for the pickup. That's a first down, Lebanon.
And we have a timeout.
We do.
Nope. Okay, so that's enough for their first down. First 10, ball on the 25
All right,
yard
now it's a little bit lost here, but it's all right. So it looks like Lebanon here will probably come out with a victory. It's been a pretty good ball game here. Start out all Lebanon. The Tigers the second half, but failed opportunity to convert on fourth down. Timeout Tigers. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
We're the family.
Oh, I thought you were on my team.
So Lebanon, under 2 minutes to go. Tigers took their first of 3 timeouts they have available to them. I don't believe, barring some miracle here, I don't think we're going to have a whole lot of success the rest of this ball game. There's still things that can happen, though. And that's another first down for the Jackets on that run.
After he makes it up for the first down. So
So again, Simmons, Malachi Simmons specifically, with the run from, I would say, his brother, Eliza Simmons. Tomorrow night, check out Tiger TV. Waynesville will face Bolivar for homecoming. Also, we'll have the parade during the day and all kinds of fun events for you to do if you're in town. If you'd like something streamed, let me know. I still have dates available. I still have basketball dates available. I have summer stuff. I could do quite a bit here, so just let me know, message me, and see what you can figure out. Second down and 10 for the Jackets, but they are going to pick up the victory here. They can take a couple of knees now probably and finish this ball game. But it looks like they are still running the ball.
And on the 20. He's brought down. And 12-yard line.
That is a third down. We're going to have I'm not sure what's going on with the official back here, but we're going to have a third down and about 3. The official... Do we have a timeout? I don't know what's going on. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more than
who I am on paper.
It's 58 seconds to go. Clock should be rolling. Ball is snapped. Lebanon down the middle. And this is, I believe, into the end zone. So Lebanon will secure the victory here. That is Simmons with the run. Simmons, his third rushing touchdown of the ball game. Might be his 4th. Lebanon going for 2. And big hit there by the Tigers. So Jalen Irwin won't get the extra 2 points. Carson Mitchell with the stop. So we're going to take a 1-minute break. Lebanon on top, 30-14. Tigers get the ball back.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in.
So back here, missed the kickoff, but Tigers will get the ball back, 38 seconds. They came out a little too early on that before I can get the
First 10 on 39.
video to stop. Time out. Lebanon. Okay. Oh, Lebanon's going to take a timeout, so I guess we're going to take another.
Still in me, the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball and we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Remove. We are back here, 38 seconds to go. I think I just realized part of my problem. I have a Thunderbolt 2 cable, not a Thunderbolt 3 cable, apparently. And the clock is not running, by the way. So that is incomplete.
And that was a deep.
Second down coming up. There we go. Now we're caught back up. I wonder if that's the issue. That means I have to buy more stuff.
So with the deep pass incomplete, this will bring up second down for the Tigers.
If you have a Thunderbolt 3 cable, be sure to bring it to me Saturday and let me try something. I'll do something special for you. I'll probably have to make Amazon happy again. But Tigers, again, they're going to have to pass. Not a lot they could do here.
And the ball's up.
Lebanon with the interception. They have a lot they could do here. And Yellow Jackets still on the sideline. That's a first.
There's a flag on the play.
We have a penalty flag.
As there was an illegal block against the Yellow Jackets.
So Yellow Jackets, that will be brought back. But a beautiful interception return. We're going to have a first down Lebanon on that.
It's a nice run, but there was a yellow flag thrown on the sideline.
That is a very nice run by Lebanon. Unfortunately, blocks in the back do happen, and there's not a lot you can do sometimes.
And the penalty is against the Yellow Jackets for holding.
Holding penalty for Lebanon.
Where the flag is.
We'll figure out where the
still an interception for the Yellow Jackets, and they'll take it over.
Ball is going to be set. We're going to be on the Tigers side of the field, but it's going to be a first down Lebanon. They're going to win this ball game. 15 seconds to go. Thank you for joining us. It has been a pleasure here. And Lebanon in the victory formation, so this will be the final play of the ball game. And that'll do it. That is the final score. Lebanon 30, Waynesville 14. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Olsen Solutions, all of our sponsors. And we will talk to you later. We'll see you next week for Tiger football for varsity. We'll be back here, though, before that for youth football and some more 8th grade.
He's brought down at the 32-yard line. There's loose ball in the field. So I'll bring it second down. Another carry for 24 as he takes it upfield.
Where's our other yard marker? What's going on?
And number 8 takes it into the end zone for a score for the Tigers. And the Yellow Jackets will take it over on the other side of the field to see if they can have a chance to score.
6. The chains just leave. I don't know what's going on now.
And it's that time of the evening for those that don't have a ride to make their text, call your parents, family member to come pick you up. So that way at the end of the game, they'll be ready to get you. So again, thank you all this evening for coming out here as we close out the second quarter here shortly. Nice little run for the Yellow Jackets. Ties up the score. Again, if you haven't had your calls made and your texts made, please do so at this time so that your family members can come get you at the end of the game. brings us up to the end and the finishing of the second game. Let's all give them a round of